Butts, 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 butts.
Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here, and today we are going to be doing a one-off Let's Play of a dating sim called Benthic Love. Now this is an interesting little game. It is an Anglerfish dating sim. We are going to be doing some Anglerfish dating, so yep, no putting it off. Let's start the game. Go. You are a young male anglerfish, only a few centimeters long. If you knew what humans were, you might know that they refer to you as a member of the suborder Ceratoidae. I can't pronounce fancy words. But you do not know what humans are. Your whole life you have only known the darkness of the ocean depths. You do not know how long you've been alive. How could you? Every day is the same inky, cold darkness. Recently, though, you have reached maturity, and for the first time you start to feel hunger. Deep down, you somehow know this means you must find a female anglerfish. Lacking the jaw muscles to successfully hunt, you will need a female to supply you with food. How will she do this? Well, you will fuse into her, essentially becoming part of her. Your identity will fade and your body will atrophy, eventually leaving behind only a lump containing your reproductive system. But you will live, and in exchange your genetic material will be available to her when she's ready to lay eggs. The prospect of losing what little identity you have is frightening, but then so is starving to death. Evolution has been kind enough to provide you with an incredible sense of smell. This will let you find a mate in the vast empty sea. With grim determination, you swim out into the abyss. Let's have a smell of the area. Your amazing olfactory organs, you search the surrounding waters for notable scents. To the west, you detect a number of faint smells. To the east, you detect a new, almost joyful smell. To the north, you detect a very familiar odour. Let's try swimming north. You swim through the abyss. Familiar scents grow stronger and stronger. It isn't long before you're able to pinpoint its identity. It's another anglerfish, a male like you. As he comes into view, he turns and notices you. He swims over to greet you.
Hey, didn't expect to run into anyone.
How's it going?
I'm doing alright. You're looking for a mate, I suppose.
Yeah, have you seen any?
As a matter of fact, I have. If you go east from here, you'll find warmer waters. There's a volcanic vent there. From there, you should pick up her scent.
And why didn't he go mate with her?
I just don't really feel like I'm ready. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. What's your question?
Are you worried about losing yourself after you mate?
A little.
Yeah, it's scary to think about. I mean, it'd be easier if I loved my mate, but I haven't felt that way about anyone yet.
The male anglerfish looks around nervously. He seems as if he has more he wants to say, but he isn't able to come up with the words. Let's change the subject. Let's be a little bit of a gay anglerfish. Let's call him cute.
Thank you.
Through his translucent skin, you see a flood of spreading red as the blood vessels near his skin open wider.
I think you're a rather handsome fish too. I'm sure you have no problem finding a mate in the end. But do you think it would be wrong not to want to mate with a female angler?
No, it's not wrong.
You don't know how happy that makes me. What can we do? We can't remain together. If we don't merge into a female, then we'll die.
Let's offer to merge with the male anglerfish, or do we say goodbye? I think just for survival, I think we need to say goodbye, which is really sad. He seems nice.
Yeah, it's better this way. I won't forget you, though. Goodbye.
The male anglerfish is drifting around aimlessly. Let's swim east, I guess. The water here has gotten much warmer. Warmer than anything you have ever experienced, but not unpleasant. It's easy to see why. You can see the fissure below you spewing forth steam. Hydrothermal vents like these, called white smokers. They're called white smokers because the minerals they emit are lighter coloured, such as barium, calcium and silicon. Black smokers emit minerals high in sulphur and are much, much hotter. These vents also generate the material and energy needed to produce complex organic molecules. Sure enough, the vast amount of bacteria these vents create has attracted a dense population of crabs, tube worms, shrimp, bivalves, and other creatures. Other vents may even sustain populations of larger creatures, such as octopuses or eels. Now, I have no idea if it's octopuses or octopi, but we'll go with octopuses, because that's what's here. It is quite a sight, but you cannot stay here forever. Let's smell the area, because we should be able to smell the female from here. To the west, you detect an alluring odour. To the south, you can faintly detect other odours. I feel like we should swim west, but won't that take us back to the male anglerfish? Oh no. In the distance, you see a faint light. Something out there's calling to you. Let's get a bit closer. Out of the depths swims the most beautiful fish you have ever seen. Sprouting from the middle of her head is a long filament, her elysium. It's actually a modified spine from her dorsal fin. At the tip is a growth called the esker, which glows. Let's come over cautiously. You slowly swim up to her. As you approach, she turns to greet you. Hi. Hello there. I was just about to go hunting. Care to join me? It gets lonely always eating alone. Yeah, let's join her. Oh, but you can't eat, right? Sorry I'm so insensitive, but we can at least swim together for a little while. Thank you for coming with me. There aren't so many smells down here, so we're never really alone, but... Oh, there are so many smells, sorry, there are so many smells, but it's nice to actually meet someone face to face, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I was hoping you'd think so. I don't meet many other anglers. Not that I get bored, I never get tired of seeing the amazing things down here. Yeah, me too. What's your favourite part of the ocean? I like the volcanic vents. We saw those. Those are a thing we saw while we were alive. Oh, yes, those are wonderful. It's so warm and full of life. There's nowhere else like it in the ocean. What do you think makes it so hot anyway? Oh, I like the idea of the snoring anglerfish. I do. Someone has a highly inflated opinion of themselves. Be serious, I'm genuinely interested in this stuff. You continue swimming and talking. I feel weird about this mating thing, to be honest. The idea of meeting someone I trust and like enough to want with me, but then never getting to speak to them. It's sad, isn't it? Yeah, it really is sad. The sad life of an anglerfish. I know you have even more to worry about, but I'd miss you if you were gone. If we do this, I want you to know that I'll remember you. I'll try to... No, I'll still be there. You know what I mean. You don't have to sugarcoat it. We both know this isn't something you'll walk away from again. But it's a nice sentiment. You look famished. You better have something to eat. I've enjoyed this. It'd be happy if... She's waiting for you. This is it. let's do this. This is the end of the line for us. You swim up to her side, carefully choosing a spot. Carefully you bite into her flesh, and almost immediately you feel the rush of warmth and the taste of blood. Already the enzymes in your mouth are dissolving your lips and her skin, causing them to fuse together into a new fleshy lump. You begin to drift away. So this is it. As you feel your identity slip away, you feel a presence in your mind. I'll remember you. I love you. Your last moments conscious are happy. You found someone you trust enough to give up your entire being to. Congratulations, ending 1. Now, there are other endings to this game. I know that you can choose not to mate with her at all. There are other places you can go exploring. There are other people you can choose to spend your time with. I'm not going to ruin any of those other endings. It's a silly little small game, but it's kind of beautiful in its own way. The mating patterns of Anglerfish is never something I would have thought about as sad or somber or romantic in any way, but I really like the idea of personifying this very sad reproductive cycle. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching me play Benthic Love, the Anglerfish dating sim, and we'll have another dating sim for you again tomorrow. Bye!